Well, the results are in after a highly watched race in Tennessee, deep in Trump country, and not surprisingly, the Republican won. But some Democrats are still celebrating. So why is that? Scripps News political director Andrew Rafferty joins us now live. And Raff, break down what happened to us last night.
It was interesting going into last night. We heard the sort of storylines were that this was a ruby red district, true, and that that Donald Trump had won it by double digits. So even a modest showing by the Democrat would be a sign of success. For Republicans, they said, well, Democrats are putting everything they can into this race, and the fact that they are having to spend so much money but still ultimately come up short is a testament to how strong their candidate was. There's some truth on both sides of it. We'll kind of break down what some of the arguments are. Let's start with Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House. Remember, he was in Tennessee on Monday, the day before that election. Today, here's his sort of take on the results last night.
He's an extraordinary candidate. He's going to be a great member of Congress. And let me talk to you about the margin of victory. The Cook Report rates that district as an R+10. He won by 9 points in a special election. That's actually right on target and what would be expected. Special elections are odd things, as you know.
So, Speaker Johnson, they're talking about the Cook Political Report, which today their headline was that Dems overperform in that district. So, look, Republicans, their solace is that they have another member of their party who is going to be joining them in Washington. Moral victories can't vote is what one Republican told me when talking about the momentum of the Democrat. But there's no doubt this was a part of the state that that Donald Trump won by 22 points. Last night, the Republican on the ballot won by 9. And it's not just Tennessee. We've seen this in states across the country.
And they did not build on those 22 points. It went in the other direction. What does this mean, though, for Democrats moving forward? Are they popping the champagne corks prematurely?
Well, I think you're always in danger of that when you start trying to use the past to predict the future when it comes to politics. I do think there is more than cautious optimism. There is palpable optimism, perhaps, because it's not just what we saw in Tennessee, Del. We saw it in Arizona special elections, Florida, of course, those off-year elections, the governor's races in New Jersey, here close to us in Virginia. Democrats up and down the ballot have done really well this year, much better than they did in 2024. And what they see is some similar signs to what happened in 2017 when a number of candidates did really well. Heading into the 2018 midterms, that's when Democrats picked up 40 seats in the House. It was a wave election. And so they are hoping that that same sort of energy translates to the midterms next year. Of course, the issues that most of their candidates are talking about are affordability. It's the economy. You sort of compound that with Donald Trump's unpopularity, especially when it comes to the economy, which was his bread and butter issue. They see a lot of opportunities there.
Yeah, and we remind our audience that 11 months in politics is a lifetime. Yeah. Scripps News political director Andrew Rafferty. Raff, as always, thank you very much.